And we so appreciate you taking the time to meet with us today. As you all have found out by now, we have recognized you as our Outstanding Community Partner of the Year. So thank you so much for being awesome partners with us. We so appreciate you and all that you do. And today we're just going to spend a little bit of time talking about some of the services that you provide and just get a little more background. And as you probably recognize, we are taking this time this week to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act. And we know that transportation plays a huge role in that legislation. So thank you for all that you do.
Well, thank you very much. This is a great honor for us as well.
Super. Go ahead, Evan.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you guys as well. And for those who don't know, could someone give us some background on CATA, who you guys are, what you do?
Sure. We are the regional transit authority. We formed in the capital city here in 1972 under Public Act of 1963 called Act 55. We have 5 member jurisdictions that pay property tax in, millage, if you will, and that's the city of Lansing, East Lansing, and then the townships of Delhi, Lansing, and Meridian. And that allows us to provide 33 fixed routes and complementary paratransit services, not only required under ADA, but also curb-to-curb services that help some of the more rural areas like Meridian and Mason, Delhi areas with Ready Ride service, which is curb-to-curb for general population. So we have recently, over the last couple of years, started increasing ridership again to the point where we have crested above 11 million rides. I suspect because of the COVID outbreak that that will obviously plummet this year. And it's a new game in town. So talking with and listening to our riders has become instrumental in how we're going to pave the future. So the future is quite unknown. But our mission in providing quality, safe service to our riders and the riding public is still paramount.
Super. Thank you so much, Brad. Can you also, and this goes for anyone who wants to answer this, can you give folks maybe an idea of some of the sort of more innovative projects that you have been working on, maybe pre-pandemic, maybe what still you see moving forward, maybe with a little bit of a pause right now, but some of the projects you've got going?
Sure. You know, technology is very important and was in being a critical tool in delivering the services that I was just mentioning. And we have really focused on trying to up our game technology-wise. If you don't mind, I like involving my staff and not to put you on the spot, Craig, but maybe, Craig, you could help answer a little bit of the technology questions, especially as it relates to the curb-to-curb side, and then maybe Lolo can talk a little bit about what the future holds for us.
Sure. On the curb-to-curb side, last year we installed the new tablets in all of our vehicles. That's been a huge innovation for us. It's all real time. We know exactly where the vehicles are. It prevents vehicles from showing up early and saying they're there, thus eliminating our clients from being no-showed. They've got to be within what we call a polygon that we can look at, say you're not there long enough, and adjust from there. Also, we're in the middle of pass web testing, Kelly, as you are aware. That we went into that really strongly. And then, of course, everything paused with COVID, but we are back up. We just sent out everybody's name again last week to make sure they had them. The LAC right now is testing that for us. So we're really looking forward to that. That's going to be a big innovation. For early winter, we are hearing that we will advance to pass Web 19. It's a new system for us. It's an upgrade. It's a 5-year upgrade. We haven't upgraded our systems in years. Thanks large part to Brad's leadership of pushing that forward. That's going to help tremendously with the paratransit end, where our staff will be able to pull clients' names up. It will automatically fill in all the vital information for the call taker. They won't have to enter the name, address. It will automatically put it in for them. Also, real-time mapping. The way the system works now, if there's a question on a location, they do have access to maps in the system, but they've got to pull them up separately. The new system allows for that to happen all at once. So we're really excited about that.
Craig, can you just give a little bit more detail for the rider side, what PassWeb does?
Yeah, PassWeb allows a client to book their own rides online, thus eliminating the need to call our office, wait in a queue, have that done. The current system, while it's very effective, it's very limited on times. It'll give you a range of times to pick your ride to book. The new system, the new upgrade, will allow the clients to negotiate their own rides right in the system. Currently, they cannot negotiate it. Here's the time available, you have to take it. They'll be able to negotiate like we do on a daily basis with our clients, adjust times around. It'll also allow clients to adjust later on. If there's an issue with, let's say, a doctor appointment was changed, they'll be able to go back in and make some tweaks to that. Currently, the system we have now will not allow that. It can be a huge advancement for our clients, allow them to be freer to do what they want to do and not rely on us so much. As far as the call volume, it will cut down somewhat of our call volume, but on our end, our schedulers are really going to have to go back in and look at some of the rides that are scheduled. The only concern I have right now is we have to make sure that we get everything adjusted correctly so rides are not scheduled on times we're not running. We have so many variables with all of our different services. Still a work in progress, and we're excited.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, it certainly sounds like some good innovations going on. So as you guys may know, July 26th marks the 30th anniversary of the ADA. What has it meant to the CATA team to provide access to reliable and affordable transportation to the residents of Ingham County?
Lola, would you cover that for me, please?
Sure. So CATA is very passionately committed to serving the residents of Ingham County and portions of Clinton and Eaton counties as well, especially as we move toward the concept of regional mobility. We want to make that transportation very seamless for our riders and much more streamlined than it is today. Access to reliable and affordable transportation services means access for so many people to critically necessary life-sustaining services, including access to healthcare, jobs, financial services, groceries, and service agencies such as DNCAP. Public transportation improves quality of life for everyone in our community, so we take that very, very seriously.
Awesome. Thank you.
Sure.
And for anyone, again, we are so appreciative for your partnership and the relationship that we have built through the years. What can you maybe add about our relationship more specifically and how it's helped support the mission of CATA?
Sure. I wanted to hold up our fancy plaque here so the group can see.
Yeah.
So not only are we proud to receive this, but it really illustrates the partnership that we have with DNCAP. And I think what it does is it shows that our relationship with DNCAP, you serve as an extension of our team. And that's really an expectation we have of all vendors, but more critically because of the population that we're trying to serve and the balance between it being a mandate from ADA and quality of life, meaning that we're trying to get people to their jobs and financial services and grocery stores and medical life-sustaining trips. You get that. And, we don't have to sit down and explain why some people should get to where they're going and others don't. It becomes a very positive message that you're able to carry forward with how do we do our job better? How do we make people's lives better? How do we make their trips more regional? We've said for years that most people don't care when they hit the county line, and they don't care where they're in a township situation. They just want to go to the store. They just want to get medical care. And you've carried that message boldly forward for us, and it makes our jobs easier. And frankly, not to get too wordy at the beginning, now that I'm freestyling a little bit, I
love it.
I get more comfortable then, is speaking to you directly. You've made us a better agency through this relationship, and that's really the key.
Well, thank you. We so appreciate all of you at CATA. Did anyone want to add anything to the conversation today? All right. Well, again, we are so appreciative for your partnership, and we hope to continue to build our relationship with you. And we couldn't find a more deserving community partner than CATA. And actually, this is our very first Outstanding Community Partner Award that we are giving.
Hey.
So you are the first honorary recipients.
So I have an idea, Kelly, just
Yes.
because I'm goofy like this. So you'll want to, with both your hands, reach up toward the left side of your head. And that's
Left
where I'm
side.
in. And so what you're going to be doing is pretending like you're handing the plaque over to me. And then I'm going to have the plaque. I'm on the right side here.
Okay. So if I do this.
Up a little higher.
Okay.
A little higher, and then toward your face a little bit.
Toward my face.
Yep, there you go. Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Hey,
you're so
that's
welcome.
great. Yeah, thank you very much.
You're
And
so welcome.
oh, we should get an acting award for that. Thank you.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, we did it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you all so much from CATA.
Thank you very much. We're very proud.
Yeah. And Evan, you can go ahead.